Seriously.
Seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Business time.
All right, let's begin. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my girlfriend Mindy for reminding me of something I asked her to remind me about. Luckily, I've added it in. Thank you so much. But thank you guys. If you don't already know, and all of you guys do, I don't think there are any new faces in here. My name is Len Duran. I am the founder of Dice Ministry, and this is half of our staff. So we have two wonderful shows. We have, of course, Crit Chicks, run by that guy right there. All female cast. Thank you so much. So fun shenanigans where Nick and I actually look at each other and they're surprised about the shit that comes out of women's mouths. So that happens. Then we have Natural One. That's a show that I run. It's You did first, right? So this one's for you. So Natural One, our Sunday night game, where it's more of a darker themed and such like that as Len is wont to do. And then Mondays with the Ministry, which is more of a variety show, a lot of mini painting and more games, hosted by this lovely lady, Danni. So that's a little about ourselves. So getting into the story, as you guys are no doubt familiar with, Len tends to be a little on the darker side. We wanted to try something a little different, so we're going to try to lighten it up just a tad, especially since we only have such a short amount of time to work with. That being said, yes. You're all okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
I'm not nervous, you're nervous.
year one instead of...
As I was, thank you so much. So, having said that, we actually bring in a number of side notes. A lot of us are trying brand new characters that some of us aren't familiar with. I please ask videotaping, of course, is okay. I ask that you guys don't rule lawyer too much. You know, comments and fun. I expect you guys to laugh, cry, or jeer. But
2 hours of play.
precisely. So, a lot of the rules are still going to be a little fuzzy on us. Bear with us. We're trying to work it out as we go along. But please don't feel the need to jump through anything, any corrections. But without further ado,
I have one thing to say.
go for it.
My Friday game made a bet with me. The specifics of it don't matter.
Do they?
I lost.
Okay.
And so I'm supposed to wear this.
Where's it going?
Okay.
Where's it going? What the hell is that?
All right.
Okay.
Quote from my character, there will be no pleasure here. Hashtag 4412.
Yeah. Let all of them, yeah. Okay, if any of you guys are friends with Critical Role, I fully expected my face to be on that. Sure. Oh, shit, where are we going with this? Okay, so we begin. Let's bring it in.
It will be done.
So, our adventurers have been asked to travel far and wide to a destination, a nearby coastal town by the name of Amberwell. Amberwell has recently become the unappreciated home of a green dragon by the name of Artemisa. Artemisa has landed in Amberwell and has recently has suffered a grave defeat, or rather a grave injustice to herself, and has, as a result, gone crazy. And through her madness, she's decided, having tangled with a few adventurers, she's decided maybe this whole evil shtick isn't for me, and I actually want to try being good. So she found this town of Amberwell and has been trying to do good ever since. As to be expected, it's not gone over very well, and that brings our heroes into the mix, as they've been asked to politely ask her to leave. So, you guys are, very suggestive, you guys are led by a townsmember, one of the few that have dared to walk outside of the premises by the name of Russell. He's in a... This is totally going to be on the test.
Yeah. It's multiple choice, right?
Yes, you can name him whatever you want. Russell has a defeated expression about his person as he's walking you up this great length, this path leading you to this mountainous area that has been seemingly built under recent construction, forged into a new temple. He occasionally being... More fitting than you know. So,
Professionals.
He leads you up. There you go. He leads you up this path to this new temple. There you go. And once at the temple, leads you to the gates. Has gone over the length of the atrocities committed by Artemis's visit, and in the short time thereof. He closes with, all we want is just for her to leave. She's caused nothing but anguish in her help. She was warned of an overpopulation problem in our jails. So she fixed that overpopulation problem by going into the jail and freeing all of its inmates. She asked them politely, to her credit, that they don't do it again. But they did it again, and they robbed the town and have caused atrocities over. She's done other things. She's wanting to dedicate this as her headquarters, and she's built this temple. And we mentioned that there was a unemployment problem, so she put hundreds of us to work, and hundreds of us have not been seen from this temple again. So we really need you guys to do whatever it is you can to ask her to leave. Force her, if necessary. We want no part in it further. So, from here, starting with you, Rylan, I'd like for everybody to go just quick. Who are you? What are you playing? What are they about?
Dirge Blacksoul is Dirge Blacksoul. Dirge Blacksoul is a warforged, and Dirge Blacksoul is a warlock of the highest esteem. Dirge Blacksoul is here to reap what he sows, and sows what he reaps. He came here for two reasons: to kill a dragon.
Oh man, that's really metal.
Look at him.
Amanita is only here because she thought she could come and help her friends, her fellow Warforged. Although I don't think we have much in common now that I hear you speak. And of course the ladies and gentlemen. Amanita is a soldier. She goes where she is needed and she does what she is told. And that's about it. I am playing a sporter for those who
Dirge Blacksoul cares.
My name is Lance Rosengar. I am a Lightfoot halfling from deep within the forest. I tend to have a problem with people causing imbalance when it comes to civilization and nature, and I'm here to make sure that this can indeed fall out of balance. The forest is my home as long as thousands of others' homes, so I'm here to fix that. I'm playing a forest druid.
My character's voice will be a surprise.
We just heard it.
Yeah. I'm playing Thormir Heldrick. He is a matador. He is a life domain cleric. He is out for just the good of everybody. He wants to save everybody. His dream is to see everyone fulfill their wildest dreams, whoever they may be. And Thormir is here to help make those dreams happen. He's a healer. He is devoted his life not to destroying, but for healing. So he is a very, very soft-hearted mountain dwarf, and I love him very much.
Don't kill him.
It's your job. Again.
Hey everyone, my name's Joey. I'm just here to have a good time and to talk to some hot ladies. Or men, really. I mean, I don't really care who you are. Talking about dreams, you were in mine last night, baby. I am here to slash some baddies in the name of my God. Praise be to him. And I'll sneak up on you a little bit too. I am playing Joey. Paladin, rogue, odd combination, I know, but he's just here to really have a good time.
Hey Joey,
here for a good
how
time.
you doing?
Joey read the game by Neil Strauss.
Yeah.
Right, you guys are led up this path. You're dropped off ominously This temple that is etched out of the actual mountainside itself is just alive with lightning storms above. Crackling, thunderous, weird images that you see amongst the sky around you, something ominous this way comes. And to add more to that creepy, spooky feel, these giant 20-foot stone doors open as if expecting you. You venture in.
Yeah.
Me last.
That's your first visit.
I stick my arm out for anyone who's willing, and I say, "Let's do this. Who wants to join
I just
Joey?"
run through them.
Charge.
directly to the door.
Yeah. Look, oh right. Let's do this. I
That doesn't
suppose.
seem like a very defensive stance. I would change that if I were you. I'm walking right past her through the doors.
And I pull out my rapier. What? I mean, okay.
Amanita doesn't know.
I grab who's ever next to me and I say, "Let's go, baby."
You guys head in, and at the lobby,
Lobby. There's a lobby.
there is a lobby. It looks
There's music playing.
like it's and strangely enough, yes, there's music playing, although it comes from the same voice. Make a perception check.
It sounds a little something way.
Ooh.
That would be a 12.
Okay, good enough. You, as you're walking through this lobby, there is this music playing. It seems as if someone's actually humming this. It's not coming from a surround source, but actually just one at this wall. You do see a front desk. Etched in is reception, and it looks like there's been some argument. It's just been changed to reception, help desk, concierge, in many, many different forms. As you're going to one wall to the left from your perspective, you find that there is what seems to be an educational exhibit. The skeletal remains of various different creatures in seemingly this evolution-like pattern. Go ahead and make if someone would like to make a nature check.
Not Joey.
None. Where my druids at?
Yeah, where the druid's at.
This one. Alright, that'll be me.
You're a druid with +1 nature.
It's not any better with my
Okay, fair enough.
Go Druid shady.
That's a 10. Okay. You can't.
Can I go up and look at them and
Yeah.
start messing with them? Like, are they touchable?
They are. They're very much.
I don't know
yeah.
if this will add aid to her, but I'm gonna be like, "Oh, all right," and I'm gonna put them in a lewd pose and be like, "Yeah, baby," like, "Ooh, what do you think about that?"
So,
I'm not entirely sure those two species will procreate.
and certainly not. As the first creature that you're able to see is something reptilian and small, about the size of a cat. That its skeletal or decaying remains are etched or actually imprinted into the wall itself. Second to it is something a little larger, probably about maybe a gnome's height. Again, reptilian features that you're able to gather, and it looks like they're all in this walking forward stance. The third creature seems to be this much more taller, 6 foot. Again, reptilian by appearance individual. And then further from that, the walls shift in the shadows. And some of you guys are able to see this in your dark vision. And you see that it is the face of seemingly a deceased dragon.
Seeming.
I don't know. Why don't you check it out?
I'm gonna go up and poke it right in the nostril. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, babes, you guys want to see something cool?" Wonk! I'm gonna stick my finger up in its nose.
Okay. As you do that, this head of the green dragon, as you notice, a very discernible scar of seeming as if it's
Is it skeletal?
No, it's not.
Oh, so
It
not
looks
seemingly.
fully, it looks completely intact with no decay. Its eyes are rolled to the side. Its tongue is off in a just kind of comical, like stereotypical fashion. You get your rapier and you jam it right in the nose, and the thing roars up out and just like ow! As you hear it, just like and then look at you, and there's some of this Jurassic Park kind of effect. The girl looking out outside the window and seeing the pupil just close in with this
I'm not gonna
death
move.
glare.
Guy, I can't see you if you don't move.
Dirge Wetzel thinks Joey fucked up.
Joey thinks Dirge Blacksoul doesn't know what he's talking about. Shut the fuck up.
Why did you say your name in the third person? That's weird.
This awesome doesn't talk about themselves in the first person.
You hear a
Did
deep.
you realize you did that yourself earlier?
Dirge Waxel addresses Dirge Waxel as Dirge Waxel should.
It's important I
Is everybody else confused?
You hear a clearing of the throat as this dragon rears up and looks into this, what seems to be about a wagon-sized pool, as it's able to actually look in with its face and says, yeah, rude. You know what you call people who actually come into someone's domicile and just start stabbing? You call them lunatics. And
I'm just gonna walk up, I'm just gonna like kind of slink up to him and be like, I told him not to do that.
and yet you did. So,
He didn't listen.
Is there something between us and this dragon that I'm missing here?
there is just what seems to be almost like a rectangle slab, and you notice as it rears back, very haughty and kind of offended, it starts to actually close this humongous slab out of place, and then with just a earthquake-like shudder, puts it into place and seemingly disappears. And you hear the voice of what has now been recognized as Artemisa, sort of you like, so, what are you guys doing here? I'm assuming it's because the townspeople have an issue with my educational program.
I don't, did we hear anything of their educational program? I thought it was the issue with the inmates.
Dirge Waxel believes that it has something to do with the educational program, yes.
Okay, I admit, it's not woefully accurate. I mean, in the logical evolution, a pseudo-dragon doesn't go to a kobold, to a dragonborn, to a dragon. But it's a work in progress, the effect is there, and we're woefully under budget. So we're working with the best that we have, but you guys are assholes.
Bro, look, I am not real sorry for stabbing you right up in your schnoz. I thought you were dead. Let's be like.
Clem wants to hesitantly step forward and speak in Draconic to her.
Okay,
She
against the stone.
She knows 10 languages, Vicky does.
Okay, speaking Draconic.
Yeah, speaking Draconic to her. I apologize on behalf of my comrades here. We were not told of the educational program. We did not realize what little.
She cuts you off. There's a lot of initiatives that I'm funding that you people don't know about. There's a jobs program, there's an educational program.
Prisoners out of prison? Why would you do that?
Just that you can't tell, but you're pretty sure that she's bleeding from the ears.
That's the power of Thormir.
The stone will speak for me. Just then, speaking of which, the stone door slabs start to close you guys in. And as you try, maybe attempt to go back or maybe dedicate it towards your path, they close nonetheless, and you're locked in.
Alright, let's do this, baby. Artemises, I was told that you were a freaky chick. I mean, come on.
Who told you that?
And I speak in Draconic also, I say, you know it's true. Probably sounds like. I don't know what Draconic sounds like, but that's just what I'm guessing.
Pretty accurate. That boy was supposed to erase those cave drawings shortly afterwards. It wasn't me. Times were hard. I don't have to explain myself to you people.
What cave?
Never mind.
Well, you're hitting a little close to home.
So it says, well, if we're going to settle this, might as well go through the rest of the educational process. Look, we're woefully illiterate in this city, and I'm trying to do some efforts towards that. So if you guys can help me in that regard, it would at least make up for the initial insult. So,
Dirge Waxel is mostly illiterate.
What is it that you're attempting to teach these people?
I don't know. Why don't you find out as you see this elongated tunnel, this hallway start to become aflame, and torches start to light themselves.
But if you don't know what you're trying to teach the people, then how would you teach them?
It's a work in progress, okay? Look, if you survive, maybe you can actually do this. But I'm pretty busy here. I'm trying to keep something else contained that I thought would be cool. And we're talking with lawyers, and we're bound to get sued over this. And it's just a big issue. So we're whatever. If it comes out, I need you guys to refer to this as a trademark and nothing else. Okay? That's a working title, and it makes sense later on. But shall we?
It's one of those things that makes sense if you don't think about it.
I didn't.
I will take that as an affirmative.
That's pretty much my life, babe. Let's go down this flaming tunnel of love together, you and me, hand in hand. I'll teach you a thing or two, all
But
right?
I need my hands free. How else am I supposed to perform myself?
Don't think too much about it, dearie. Let's just go.
It's another one of those things that makes sense if you don't think about it, all right?
Dirge Black Soul never thinks.
That makes two of us. Let's go down this tunnel of
How many days would be
learning.
life choices until this point?
As you go down this lengthy tunnel, lit by fire, seemingly from just no source, there is seems to be an elevator that opens up, made of stone. And again, you hear that grinding of stone. It's very modern design. Okay, it's a retro modern.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. As the stone slabs start to part, and you see what looks like an elevator of some sort.
Just have a good idea of where the slaves went.
So we get in this thing, right?
You lead the charge, and you go.
Let's do it. Everyone get in this small, enclosed room with Joey. Nothing's gonna go wrong, I promise.
I don't think it. Just in the box. Get in the box.
Dirge Black Soul enters.
Serious second thoughts about all this. This can't seriously be up to code. I doubt that a dragon has had any kind of inspector. So, okay.
So, you guys enter the elevator. The doors ominously close around you. It's dark. One flame source emanates from the top, the roof.
The top.
The very top of it, providing kind of like this overhead
Take
light.
out my rapier.
Is
and
it
start
like-
moving in the light and go? You try to get like dancing lights on the around, little disco lights going.
Do you think I can?
Make a performance check?
Oh yeah! That is a 20, my lord.
Everyone is digging these sweeties.
I need the rest of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Nice.
This is Dirge Black Soul's jam.
I did the same thing I always do. I rolled a d12. I'm sorry.
That isn't that.
25.
22.
22.
Guess I'm smart.
18. Dirge Black Soul. It's not your rhythm. A little too unmetal, but you can't help yourselves as you start to give into the
Giant.
Just let loose.
I'm gonna assume the robot.
Yeah, it's a workhorse.
The elevator lifts up just once, and you guys are, it lifts just about maybe 10 feet off the ground. You get that feeling of your stomach going low from the change of gravity. Just then you hear more screeching sounds as you start to notice in just subtle ways that the ceiling of this elevator starts to close down on you like a sandwich.
Thormeter has a thing about spaces. I'm like pushing you all out of the way.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Let's dance.
You hear a voice carrying what seems to be kind of like this pipe, this elongated pipe that's actually, and you hear like this kind of, okay, so the first step to the educational program is getting kids to think on their feet. So we're going to actually put you guys through a series of exercises trying to come up with the appropriate words. So I have some riddles for you. You have approximately 3 minutes before this, before I wait for the second wave. First, and as it starts to screech down and it starts to actually get lower and lower, you feel that the actual bottom is starting to close in as well. First riddle is, I see without seeing, noise is an ally. What am I?
A snail.
Sick beats
see without seeing. Noise is an ally. What am I?
I am too scared to answer.
As I tell the children in this case, there are no wrong answers. The outcome's the same, but there are no wrong answers.
Y'all are on your own, and Clem's gonna use melt in the stone. She's not a very brave halfway. That's not supposed to.
You know what? I've seen creatures like this before. They're black and they fly around. They're like,
Are they bats?
bats, I think.
It lifts up just slightly. So,
They're super metal, man.
good deal. So, the next wording question, the next riddle in question, I get a little bit more dark. You'll appreciate this, Warforged. I get my skin peeled off, but I am not the one that cries. What am I?
A snake!
Banana.
I know this one!
It lifts up just ever so slightly. Last one isn't so much of a riddle, but is a word that just gets to me. Describe your current situation, and as that happens, first thing you've gotten wet in a long time, you start to see the wall. Low.
Oh God, is it moist?
And the elevator starts to lift up, and you hear Artemisa humming this attempt at music as you guys are lifted.
Can we get a sampling of that, please?
Just
Moist.
Those were sexy. Pull my shirt.
Yeah, that works. There you go. As you guys are led up, you guys are eventually led to the very top, and you're put into yet another elongated space. But then you see something of a wooden structure. It looks to be the living house of what you hear whimpering sounds of something small and cute and beautiful.
I immediately am like rushing towards it. Yeah.
Part of the educational process also
Aww.
is, do you guys realize, are we of the same opinion that animals and pets deserve just the same level of good in life and all the same opportunities? Yes, can we agree on this?
That's a cute puppy. Oh yeah.
Dirge Waxel believes that dogs should vote.
Baby steps. But getting there, they first need to be educated voters. So, having said that, we're trying to implement a educational academical program for pets. So, I put college majors on a wheel and had this thing choose for itself. It put both paws on, stop the wheel, on art and communications. Was it a dual major apparently? I need you to look this in the eye and tell it why that's a horrible idea.
Dirge Waxel will handle this.
Wisdom save?
Go for it.
Not great.
It's actually going to be a persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
That's what it said.
I just meant for talking to the dog, but
Go for it.
persuasion. Warlock. Not great charisma. That's 12.
Okay. Dog gives you a quizzical. And maybe it lifts up in here.
What's his major? What's his double major?
Art and communications.
Oh. Well, that's not necessarily bad.
Dirge
What?
Waxel.
I don't know. But what's your name, dog? Your spot? All right. Listen to Joey here for a minute. What's gonna end up happening is you're gonna work hard, tirelessly for this dual major. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna end up serving tacos in a restaurant for the rest of your life. Okay? You're gonna start a blog. Sorry, this is hitting home for anyone. And you're gonna write about everything that you wish your life was. No one's gonna read it.
Melissa just starts crying. Make a persuasion roll. That's close.
That's not great.
Okay.
That's 10.
Okay. I'm going to give you advantage on this roll because that was actually a
That's even worse than
Yeah. Still not. The dog begins to grow tired of you guys and actually, no, it starts to actually, as you set it down, it starts to just circle around and go back.
So, Amanita would like to step up and cast Speak to them.
Okay, so you pick this up.
Animals.
Animals. Okay. You pick up this puppy.
Yes.
Bigger than the bread box.
So I'm going to pick it up and say, hello, small creature.
Hi!
Do you know why you are here?
Well, I was put in this home, and I was told there was something spinning fast, and I was told to just put my 2 paws on it and stop, and that's apparently what the new trick I'm gonna learn.
This is not a very bright dog.
What's your name?
I'm Amanita.
I'm gonna need a what? What does it even mean?
Everybody always asks that when I tell them my name. I don't understand it.
I'm gonna need to go pee. As it starts to relieve itself.
Well, that was very pleasant. I'm sure my spores will enjoy that greatly. However, I've been told that you've chosen to become educated in arts and communications. This is very difficult, seeing as you only speak dog.
For now, I'm told. And it gives you just this like.
This is a hard way. This is a terrible idea. You cannot communicate with other creatures if you only speak one language.
Make persuasion.
Okay, you're great at those.
Watch Spot do it right.
That's another one and I have on my discipline
Rather than persuaded towards its actions, it grows aggressive at you. I need you, and just you to roll initiative. Yeah, okay, so you're going to go first because it's a puppy.
Roll it.
Oh, yeah, come on, buddy.
It's really good. So the dog wiggles out. Okay, it's going to roll, try to get out of your grapple. Go ahead and make a athletics check with me. That's going to beat it. So you hold it in place, and it starts to like just bark. And it starts to actually.
What are you doing, tiny creature?
I'm trying to bite you and lick you, and I'm not sure. I don't know which one.
I wouldn't recommend that. The spores are not safe.
Make another decision.
Mother son of
Take a guess. Take a wild guess. So,
You're okay.
you hear this ominous voice. This is getting boring. As it echoes out. So,
Does Dirge Black Soul see that this small creature is aggressive?
yes.
I'm going to cast.
Oh
I'm going to cast Great Sword.
What?
Okay.
I'm going to attack with my Great Sword.
It's not great.
It's an 11.
Okay, this thing has an AC of 9. So.
So that's 2d6.
Are we really gonna kill a puppy right now?
You guys go ahead.
You're not going to. I am.
Let's use Thorn Whip on him to prevent this.
You know what? Okay, I will let you roll initiative against. Or
Not against.
not against you. I'm
No,
sorry.
against Thor.
Names.
Dirge.
We
Did
usually
you
have
forget
a
Dirge Black Soul's name?
I don't know my true marks. Like we
It's
usually.
all right. I can just bring the zombie, like the zombie puppy back. It's okay.
Oh no. 19.
I tried to keep this lighthearted. I really did.
It's a group effort.
First combat, you kill a puppy.
11 damage.
Whatever. Okay. What do you roll for initiative just to basically highlight this? You're gonna go a little out of. It's not good.
20.
Standing there holding this thing on the record. You hit her.
Not for long. You're about to be holding 2 halves of a poke.
I didn't know I would actually say this in my DM career, and this might be my last night doing so. How does it end?
The puppy is cleft in twain.
Right, as you're holding it in place, it's writhing and it's trying to escape your grasp.
This is
You find your
unfortunate. I don't have
hands.
my Halo Explorers on.
You find your hands part.
I'm dropping it.
Okay. And with a sick slap.
It's a one-shot character. I'm allowed to be able.
The one time.
That's brutal, Dirge. All right. I'm not against it, actually.
Now
Well, I don't believe this dog will be pursuing its career in arts and communication.
Technically, this is a victory.
now,
You didn't fail.
I'm now going to cast Accursed Spectre and bring the dog back to life.
What happened to you?
Why are you like this?
Thormier's throwing up in a corner.
Join him.
As the two halves start to gather in place, or something ethereal comes to this world, and you see it. The same puppy, now happy, is like, "Oh, why'd you bring me back? There's so many biscuits on the other side."
Dirge Black Soul says, not all dogs go to heaven.
The puppy says, "I don't know why, but I for some reason like you more and more now, more than I did before." As it starts to do one circle around your feet, and now follows you around this path. You hear the same booming voice of Artemisa as another doorway leads to yet another elevator shaft. As you hear the thunder grow louder and louder, and you hear Artemisa's voice. "Okay, well, I was actually trying to hold whatever it is you're about to counter back. But based on the series of sabotage and effects that you've committed here, you deserve everything that's about to happen to you."
Baby, bring it on. Joey is ready. Let's do this.
Dirge Black Soul thinks that's fair.
So, you then take this elongated tunnel, and much like a scene from any given astronaut movie, you guys are walking in unison, almost in slow motion in this pace with this dedicated eye on the horizon as you're going towards an elevator that is going to lead you. It's going to lead you to the destination in question, towards what you guys think I've been trying to throw at you for the longest time. You take this elevator, and there's no riddle to be had as you're brought up this elongated tunnel. The platform lifts about 60 feet in the air, and then you're brought to the very top of the mountain. And the whole way up, you're seeing just the collection of chaos grow into the sky. And you're very, very, very certain you've seen several images therein. You rise to the platform, this huge expanse. You see Artemisa gather her hands together, finishing the somatic gestures to summon your demise. As the thing starts to collect, and she says, "You're going to need a bigger boat."
No!
It's a trademark.
Sharknado.
Trademark! It starts to collect together this gargantuan thing. You thought I was throwing a green dragon the whole time! You see these aquatic beings start to lash together and circle in this funnel. They make motions and gestures at you, trying to bite at you as they're starting to collect, and gravity pulls them in towards this funnel. I need everybody to roll initiative.
This is the best.
Where were you when I was killing a puppy?
Let's kill some sharks.
This is the
No one do it.
The puppy starts to excitedly run towards the direction of the trademark.
It's
Says,
fine.
I told in certain circles these are dogs too, as it starts actually going.
And the puppy is dead again.
As it
There
starts
goes
to
its
collect.
5 temp HP.
Pretty much. So, we begin. All right. Let's start with initiative rounds. Everybody good? Everybody good? So, all right. How's everyone? All right. So, I need, okay, scores 20 to 25.
20.
20.
All right.
Joey goes first.
Joey.
Joey always goes first.
Joey only cares about Joey.
Okay, 15 to 20.
17.
15.
Nice.
17.
nice stealing time.
All right, so 15 you said?
Yep.
Okay. 10 to 15? 5 to 10?
8.
All
You're not the biggest loser.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
Trademark.
Mostly.
Okay. As it begins. So,
Does this thing look like
It's-
solid? Is it?
yes and no.
Boy, oh boy.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, as we begin, that's even worse. Okay.
I'm going to preemptively get behind all of you.
Yeah, how close are we to this thing? Is that
Yeah.
Massive, yeah. So I'll let you guys place. So the door would have been at this end. This is a massive, massive platform, just built like a mason on top of the actual fake top of the mountain itself.
Good where I am.
Yes. Oh, so cool. I hadn't seen that.
What's closest to battle first round?
These are absolute musts always.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, great.
Because he loves you more.
That's true.
I'm giving the rave dancer a later show. So this is.
Can I work this thing?
Oh
This
no.
one's like.
Oh, there we go. No, that's a flash.
Turn it on to the first switch. Second switch to the flash away.
We can't. There we go. Oh,
Don't point it in your
there
eye.
we go.
You have to hold it?
Mine you don't. Mine is a switch.
I wasn't sure if it was a okay.
Human would actually survive.
We can play D&D, but we can't operate laser pointers.
This is very true. All right.
Speak for yourself.
So as it begins, everybody, where would you like to be?
I would like to be closer. I would have been out like, let's do this.
Wait,
I'm
no,
the
we're
one with the fouling rolling pin in my hand, the girl. Even though I'm Joey.
I'm very disturbed by this. Okay, so and where would you like to be? Right there? Right there? Okay. As you head on, run towards, as you're wont to do, running, stampeding towards it. And then everybody else.
A little bit close.
Yeah, you can get us a little all of it.
Maybe one square behind.
I was gonna be peeking behind
That one
here.
Okay.
That's Amanita.
That's Amanita. Where's Amanita going to be?
Her slightly behind Joey.
Okay. Slightly behind.
Behind
Okay.
her. That's Clem.
Yeah.
So she's behind Torby.
Okay.
Oh, you're behind me?
Yep.
Where's Thorman?
Just
Okay.
like peek around.
Like
In
10.
between Danny and Stephanie.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Will you get me a little bit closer? Like,
Yeah, you can
Okay.
put me right up on his butt. Like she's peeking behind like. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
No. Wrong person.
Where's
Luell.
Luell, yeah.
Luell.
Okay, that's good. Now I
Yes.
know. Okay. Luell's right here.
Yep.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Who's Luell?
Sorry for the mess. All right. So as we begin. All right. First order. I'm gonna go by player names. I'm sorry, guys. We don't have name tags here, so. But Melissa.
Joey goes first. He looks around and says, "Is this a party or what?" And I bonus action cast spiritual weapon, and you see a big disco ball come up right on the side of the Sharknado.
Trademark.
Trademark. And I am going to pull out my rapier and see if this thing is
Stabbable.
corporeal or not. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That would be a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. I am because of some of my roguish features, I get sneak attack.
Yeah,
Even if
you're
I'm
actually going to,
disengaged.
so you're
Yeah, I'm
actually
going to move all the way up to
okay,
it.
cool. So,
And I'm going to Divine Smite it.
okay, Divine Smite, go ahead.
First level.
I'll just, sneak attack and divine smite. Does anyone have like 100
And
tomorrow?
you guys see my, actually, I am, yeah, I'll just do that for now.
How many dice are you rolling?
Yes.
Ooh, I like you, baby.
Okay. Tension building.
33
33.
total points of damage.
I'm so proud.
Any special weapon that I
Yeah, it's a rapier.
Okay.
Just normal at the moment.
Okay. All right. Anything else that you attempt to accomplish?
Yeah, with my bonus action, my disco ball is going to smash into the side of it as well.
Okay.
That's that awesome. Spiritual weapons, 11.
Bring your disco ball around, and it just swishes into empty air.
But the rapier did make purchase with it.
The rapier did. As you see, one of the sharks, actually, it connects with the shark that's just been flying around, and you see one of the sharks actually just pass in your peripheral, and you're able to just cut it, and you see a bit of its entrails actually spill out. And it goes around one place. Yeah, so now, this thing will increasingly grow red. Anything else?
And I just say, aren't you here to party? Let's do this, baby.
So as just one vain attempt tries to bite at you. Let's go for Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah. Clem has not read about this in books. Clem does not know how to approach such monstrosity. Clem is going to panic and throw her spear.
You panic and throw your spear. Attempt to do so.
Yep.
That's going to be what kills one of us. Is that spear.
Good enough.
Calling it now.
18.
18 hits.
Woohoo! Right. Woo! 5 points.
5 points. Hot damn.
Yeah.
Okay. It's looking bad. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Rylan,
It's not my name.
you're a method actor. I forget.
Dirge Wexel will
He's doing this voice all day.
run up on this beastly beast.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
20, 25, 30 just gets you there.
Who is close to me?
Who is?
Joey is.
Joey's the closest.
How close is Joey to me?
Within 5 feet. 10 feet, rather.
10 feet. I'm sorry, Joey.
And I say, bro.
Joey will cast darkness on himself, like his soul.
Blacker than the black,
Okay.
black times.
For everyone at home, would you please read?
Yes, as soon as I find it. I mean, as soon as Dirge Wexel finds it.
Okay.
Magical darkness spreads from a point of your choice within a range of 15-foot radius of the sphere.
Okay, so you're involved.
The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness,
Oh shit.
and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
It has no light. It has nothing.
If the point you choose on an object you are holding, that's weird. I can't read, I'm illiterate.
And this was trying to fix that.
Completely covering the source of the darkness with an opaque object such as the pole or how it blocks the darkness.
All right. So 15 feet around.
Yes.
Okay.
Any creature in the darkness is considered blind
All right. Cool.
and therefore has disadvantage to hit.
You guys just hear a,
So okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let me check. No. I mean, let Dirge Blacksville check.
Dormir.
This is gonna get ugly.
I'm gonna cast Bless on the two people that are next to me. So that is Amanita and who's behind me? You're okay. So I'm gonna stay where I am and cast Bless on Clem and Amanita. And myself. I've never played a cleric before, guys. Back off. I played it one
For
time.
a different one shot.
Where we fought the dragon.
Yes, so me, Amanita, and Clem.
Okay.
So we have a D4. We have an extra D4 to attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay. Please recall that. And then, all right. Okay. Anything else, Thormir?
No.
I'm gonna need an action.
Stephanie's gonna get up and walk out.
Amanita really wants to conjure like 8 dolphins.
That's amazing.
But after consulting with experts,
Really good job, by the way, guys. Okay.
let's see.
I'm not gonna force him to laugh.
You're so good.
All right.
This was a better idea in the lab.
Yeah, it's worked out better in my head.
I would like to cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
At a reasonable level, obviously.
Sounds reasonable.
9.
We'll cast it at third.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Same turn?
It's turn.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, so it's 5 foot, 40 foot high cylinder. So I'm casting it as centered as I can.
So you see the only light source in the darkness that seemed to collect it, more so than what was allowed initially, thanks to this guy. You see it actually start to beam down, almost like an alien trying to lift it up.
So it is a con save on the first time.
Okay.
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time.
Okay, let me know.
So now.
All right, and that's it.
No, so con
So
save.
now,
Now.
So now, con save. That's going to be a 14.
That's gonna
Oh.
fail.
Oh.
No, that's a
No, that's a yeah.
Rylan, this is good.
Transfer into effort.
I feel like I'm on the set
You
of Darwin
created a
Brain.
monster.
I don't think either of you can mess with those.
I have too much power as it is. Okay.
So if anyone cares, it's 16 points of radiant damage.
Oh, shit. Radiant damage, you say? I didn't prep for that. Okay, so 16 points. Nice. Okay. Anything else? Any other last effects?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
It seems undisturbed by the small 15-foot sphere of darkness that's collected at seemingly the base of it. It starts to gather in a fury, and I'm gonna need Rylan and Joey, Melissa, Dirk Wessel, patent pending. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
I never liked that noise.
12. I'm aware of what that number means.
Okay. Dirge?
9.
We're partying hard.
As a spear
Guys,
just
I'm gonna have to give it up.
Okay.
What happens?
Yeah.
Try to put me to
No
sleep.
one's feeling bad for the
Have
music
you
of the
put me to
puppy.
sleep.
I appreciate your guys' patience, by the way. As
We brought it back.
Sort of.
okay,
Briefly.
as the blood seemingly seems to collect
The blood?
the blood from one of the wounds that it sustained, actually multiple wounds that it sustained, starts to collect and starts to redden the clouds as it performs a blood wind attack. The name
And we
ahead of
can't see
time.
this, right? Because we are in darkness.
Oh, you don't see it, but you certainly feel it as multiple chomps and grabs are made from just daggers, hundreds and hundreds of daggers ripping one of them, just going all over the length of your guys' body. You, okay,
I don't like that.
Oh. That was a fistful of death right there.
quick math.
It's 2.
That's going to be a total of,
5.
no, that's going to be 21 piercing damage to both of you guys.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah, 21. All right. And then that's
Constitution saving throw.
okay. 22. 21. Thank you.
That's a 7 plus 3. So that's 10.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, that's gonna
darkness.
Okay, as you're suddenly the light picks up again, and you're suddenly aware that you're just bleeding all about your person.
And I'm trying to kiss Dirge at this moment. I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Your goggles. So,
Wink, wink, wink.
Who has touched Dirge Blacksoul's ass?
Did you say fear goggles?
that too. All right, top of the order. Melissa, Joey.
Joey. Joey gives a little wink to Dirge and says, Dirge, you make me real hot. And bonus action, my scimitar, or my rapier, yes, lights on fire.
Nice. Okay.
And I slash at this monstrosity. I slash at Dirge. I say, come on, baby, let's do this. No, I take a swing at the Sharknado.
Trademark.
Trademark. That is 13?
Okay, 13.
Yeah.
This is, as again, you just hit nothing but air. In fact, you actually have two sharks that passed, and just the blade passed right between them.
And what I forgot to do last time is my second action.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, that is a 27.
27 just hits.
Barely. And I am going to smite and smite at first level and for my flaming. Points of damage.
32.
Yeah, 32.
Okay. What weapon are you using again?
Rapier, flaming.
Flaming rapier.
Joey's quite the flavors.
That just erased my mind. Remind me again.
32.
32. Gotcha. All right. Cool. All right. Vicious. Anything else?
No. That's
Okay. All right. It's gonna go to Danny.
Yes, Clem would like to peek around the corner mirror and cast confusion into the middle of it. So a 10-foot radius sphere, any creature within that has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I haven't been using my lucky dice this whole time. It won't matter, right? Watch it.
failure.
That's 2.
Whoa! Confused sharks
It's
seem
going
more
to
dangerous
use-
than
Got the worst. They're just the worst. It's going to use one of its legendary resistances to ignore that.
Oh! You've done us dirty.
How many legendary actions does it have?
Yeah, how many of those? Why did I decide he
Not
has?
many. All right. Anything else? What's that?
How many creatures
He's
is it?
considered one.
It's considered as one.
Oh, it's considered one creature? Okay.
I know.
How convenient.
They become one. They're loosened.
Merged to one.
Fourth level spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Sheridan, Thorman.
Am I within 60 feet of Joey and
The good time boys. Is that
and
what it is?
Dirge? The good time boys?
Yes, you are within 60 feet.
Okay, I'm going to see how fucked we are and cast Shield of Faith on Dirge.
Okay.
So you have +2 to your AC.
Righteous.
Righteous.
Nice.
Alright. For 10 minutes.
Double righteous.
Alright.
Like real life, I only need half of that. So go ahead.
Okay. What?
So my AC is now 21.
Super duper.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Anything else?
It was my turn before that, so would that have happened before or after?
Did we miss your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Oh my god. Okay, so we pass up.
Just in
Oh,
case.
God. No, I got it. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead of time. We're actually gonna say that it's.
I held my action.
Sure.
Now I'm triggering my action.
Now go for it.
I'm going to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll a hit.
All right.
That didn't hit. Let's see here. Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. 19 does hit.
Doesn't matter. That's going to be 2d6, and it needs to make a save.
Okay. So if it's worth anything, that's a natural 18.
Probably passes.
Yeah. I'd say it does.
Alright, so it just takes 5d10 force damage.
Okay.
Just 5d10.
No big deal.
And you know the game.
They're
Just
all
a
one.
Tuesday for Dirge Wetzel.
It's just heavy noodle and it's fun.
Oh, nice.
22, 30, 3, 5, 2, 3, 44, 45, 46.
46 force damage?
Yes. Wait, I think. Wait.
Okay.
11 of that is magical slashing damage.
Okay. Cool. Just a quick. All right. Nice. Anything else?
Dirge Waxel will go.
We're gonna go now in order as Sheridan's already gone. Amanita.
So Amanita is going to activate her symbiotic entity to give herself 36 temporary hit points and additional things that will come later.
Okay. Okay, because there's 10 ones. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my turn. Okay. It is going to close in, and you guys, both Joey and Dirge, find themselves in the eye of this storm as you're surrounded by the actual trademark itself. As just sharks. What was that?
Are we gonna make something?
No.
Just happens?
As it surrounds you, sharks start to collect. They form just one elongated sphere and just dart at the same time towards you guys. It's actually going to split it up. It'll be nice.
I have a technical question.
Go for it.
Are these all like megalodons or something?
What kind of sharks?
Yeah, what kind of sharks are we looking
They
at
are
here?
now.
Are they like cool
Are they
sharks?
sharks?
Can you
Are
tell me
they-
about the
Sharks
sharks?
like?
Yeah.
The sharks have large talons.
Are they
Can they
nurse
hold
sharks?
Are they
The
big
sharks
sharks?
have large
They're
talons.
all nurse sharks.
They have talons and wings and the whole 9 yards.
Okay, great. Okay.
This isn't even their final
They're
form.
magical sharks.
So you're saying it's a shape changer then?
Maybe. Okay.
Actually, yes or no?
Can I cast speak with animals?
No, technically not a shapeshifter. Okay, so Joey,
Yeah.
that is, Joey, the first hit, that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm going to say yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
That is going to be, that's going to be 19
Okay, sure.
piercing damage on the first hit.
The first hit.
Second string comes around again. That is going to be a 21.
You said you were going to split it up.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, he is. The first 6 on you.
Okay, that's going to be, now the second, that's going to connect for 24 piercing damage. Third bite, it's going to go to you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 27 to hit. As it connects for 22 piercing damage. Okay?
Metal.
And that's its turn. As you guys are surrounded amongst.
Can they see us?
Is that?
Can they see us or we in it?
And I'm going to say for the sake of brevity, yes.
Okay.
It's hard to pick you guys. You guys are a little obscured, but
Right.
yeah, you're able to be seen. Okay. So, top of the order, Melissa, Jody.
Joey goes, oh, what the fuck, man? And
Just put us right at the top.
That's a good idea. There you go.
okay. I'm gonna look through the cloud of tiger sharks, and I'm gonna look towards who's the first person I see as I look out.
If you're looking back behind you, it
Yeah.
would actually probably be, Thormir. Yeah.
And I say, hey, big dwarf man, when I think about you, I touch myself. And I lay on hands on myself
Nice, okay.
for 25 points of HP.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Anything else?
And I am going to bonus action, disengage, and come out of
Very good.
the cloud of.
Where do you run?
Joey doesn't run, he disengages.
Tactical retreat.
He runs towards Thormir.
30.
Right there. 30 is good.
Okay. And that's it?
That's it.
All right. It goes to Danny.
Yep. Okay.
Why so serious?
Yep.
The sharks start to circle around your friends. Start to funnel in. The base of the hurricane. Trademark.
Yep. Clem is gonna reach into her bag and pull out a bead of force.
Thanks, Nick. Okay.
Chucked into the cloud.
All right. So go ahead.
Force damage.
15 points of force damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Now it's actually starting to look heating up. Okay. Anything else?
So the second half of this, the effect of this is a sphere encloses within that 10-foot radius, encloses any creatures in that area.
All right.
So I don't know if any sharks get caught, if it gets kind of small. I don't know.
Little
That's
gummy.
on you. That's on you.
Yeah. So I'm going to say for the sake of argument, like one of the smaller sharks actually gets killed himself.
I'm just cool with this.
Yeah.
But-
It's in this.
I'd hate to be that guy.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. But you're going to be the guy.
But yeah,
I'm in
you're
that sphere.
you're in it. He has.
Oh yeah.
So how much damage do I take and what save do I make?
But unless you
Yeah, I'd say it's a gargantuan creature.
It's only 10 foot.
Yeah. So no. So we'll. I'll allow that. Yeah. So,
I stay with the bottom. You're fine.
yeah.
Honestly.
So cool.
Plan.
Alright, so you throw, you check, you basically just, yeah. Alright, and you're good?
That's good.
Alright. Let's go to Dirge.
Dirge Waxel will make 2 attacks with his sword.
Okay.
That's all he's good for.
Are you sure he's gonna
It's not even good for that. First one's a natural 1.
Okay.
Second one is a natural 9 plus 8.
17 hits on the second one. The first, what was the first attack? The natural one?
Natural 1.
Yeah. What were you using?
Sword.
Okay. As you just put all your weight into it, you don't have the firmest of grip as it just goes sailing into the clouds and you lose your weapon.
Okay.
Second one connects. As a shark attempts to play fetch with it.
With what?
With what?
No, do it.
I'm gonna try and grab the spear out of the tornado.
Okay. Go for it.
What kind of check would I have to make?
I would say let's make a dexterity. Let's go.
No. Bonus action.
Okay.
Between attacks, I'm gonna summon it back to my hands.
Oh! Nice.
So,
That's the power of Dirge Waxel.
So as you attempt to boomerang this thing, it misses entirely, but you make it look as you put
And
your
on the
hand.
backswing,
And that's what I hit.
All right.
for 2d6. That is 12 points of magical slashing damage.
It is. All right. Okay.
And I do not exit the storm.
Badass. Okay, that's pretty good.
Through the fire and flames we shall ride.
Okay, just then it uses one of its legendary actions.
Shit whistle.
It's a natural 20.
Righteous. I'm immune to natural 20s.
It's a class feature.
Wait. It's a disadvantage. I have a cloak of displacement.
Yeah, about that.
It's a legendary.
Oh, it's a legendary.
No. There are other factors in play. Yes. That's. That's going to be 31 points of piercing damage.
Where are you, Dirge?
Right in the middle.
Son of a maybe.
Okay. And having done that action, it goes to Thormir.
I don't know what to do.
Just throw a random card.
How is everyone that I can see looking
Dirge and I are
These
not
two
awesome.
look to be.
Well, Dirge,
I'm not awesome.
I can't do anything about Dirge. He's
Dirge is fine.
Most of the red clouds that have gathered in this funnel are theirs.
Wait, Dirge had 2 arms from this
okay.
turn, right?
I'll say yes, but it's like it's doing the natural robot just on its own. So, all right.
It's cool. You can recap that.
Dirge is fucking
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not used to spells.
Playing a new character and it's not taking you 3 seconds to do what you want to do.
God, get your shit together.
Okay,
Boo sign.
Okay,
It's on my underwear.
Okay, so
That's all different.
I'm going to move.
What?
Excuse me, I'm using an
I'm
action.
talking. Go for it.
I'm going to move up like 10 feet.
Okay, 10.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. So that affects everybody.
Righteous.
Will I have one?
Might have to pull shenanigans.
Oh, son of a bee. Never mind. I already tried to save it. I'm going to cast. I'm still gonna move up. I'm I'm gonna cast Healing Word on
Dirge.
Dirge.
What level?
So you get 7 points of healing.
Hot damn! Back in action. Okay. Anything else?
Back in the game.
Right. That's it?
Yeah.
All right. On Anita.
So, I'm just gonna full action move, or full movement all the way up to it.
Okay, full movement.
Yeah.
So 5, 10.
But before that, I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade on my scimitar.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna attack it.
You're actually 10 feet short.
Am I really?
Yeah. From that distance.
No, he's lying to you.
Are you sure? Are you positive?
I'd give puppy dog eyes, but
Declare.
This is okay.
I'm gonna get.
So am I within 10 feet of it?
Yeah, go for it. Yes, yes you are.
Okay.
Yeah, you're within 10 feet.
I will instead cast a Green Flame Blade on my dagger, and I'm going to toss that.
Okay. Do so.
righteous.
Right.
Second attack.
That is 2
It's 2.
Okay.
That's 2.
Yeah, there it is.
Like a flip.
That's a 17.
17 hits.
All right. So that's going to be.
Okay.
And then. Yeah.
It's a normal one.
So that's 3. Hang on. That's my symbiotic entity. So that's
Okay.
7. Hang on. Green Flame Blade is 12.
Sorry, you sounded pretty bad.
That's 20.
20? Oh, fucking dagger. Okay. As you remove from the sheath, you actually twirl it in your hands. It lights a flame with this fell magic, and you chuck it it actually sends this light. It actually has the clouds surrounding this beautiful green ominous glow, and you see it connect into the eyeball of one of the passing sharks. Goes through the eyeball and then to straight. So, for 20 damage. Okay, that's vicious.
Is it its turn yet?
It is. Yes, it is. Its
I'm
turn.
going to do the con save.
That's a natural 19.
Well, that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right. She says.
Your level, remember.
Yeah, 3d10. This will be 10, 14, 23, half of 23, so 12.
Okay.
Damage.
12 points of damage. Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh,
All right. Cool. Its turn. As it starts to move. Find yourself engulfed in this.
hey, I'm within striking distance.
You're welcome. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give her that 10 feet.
I knew you had that.
Yeah. You're just not. Yeah, it's going to work out bad. So, Urge.
No deck save or anything?
What was that?
No deck save or anything? Just
For remind me?
Because he's
being
in it.
in the tornado.
Oh, no. You're good. No, you're good.
Right, you're cocoons.
You're like in the middle of a Creed video. Music video. Just like fighting the
I'm
elements.
in a warm, fishy hub.
Real quick, it did move into my space, yes?
Yes, it did.
I'd like to use my reaction to cast Halo of Spores real quick. Just
No big deal.
Just die. That'll be 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
Heavy as
It'll-
ice. And I use this.
It's filled with mercy. Some people will get that reference. Okay. So the first hit is a 17.
Those are hit.
Okay. Second, it's going to be a 23. It's going to connect for going to be 19 points of piercing damage.
It's really nice knowing you.
Dirge.
I'm at -3 health.
Okay.
Dirge!
That's its second attack.
But then, a puppy.
You freak!
The third hit actually still tries to go for your body anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Even with advantage, doesn't connect. As the dog in question is actually the puppy itself, as it tries to like just nip at your ankle, to no effect. Seeking revenge, even on the other side, and it passes. So Dirge is down. Top of the order, Joey.
Yikes. Yikes, I gotta do.
My wimp body is just.
You're like a bug in a video game costume.
It's a good thing I got everybody dead. I got you, buddy.
It need the ending that.
Whatever it is, I'm
I am.
Fireball.
My paladin fireballs it. That's not how this works, Rylan.
I've only played this game once.
A day for 30 years.
I will. Fucking A. Okay.
I don't know that spell.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, how dare you take down my metal friend? And I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to take some swipes at this thing.
Okay.
I am going to move up. I don't know where I'm at.
You're right.
Move up. Swipey swipe.
Okay.
First one is a 24.
24 hits.
And I am going to Divine Smite at second level.
Oh, sure.
It's a lot of damage.
Roll that dude.
42 points of damage.
Wow, a lot of damage.
I say, you have beautiful hair. How
You
dare
want
you?
help making a broken character.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna say anything,
I know.
but I will take royalties.
You definitely.
Finder's fee.
And then I'm going to take my second attack.
Okay.
No, that is 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, and then I'm
So
going
you
to
put all your effort into one hit, and it sinks true. You try to go for another, and it's a little sloppy and off.
I am going to hit it with my Shining Disco Ball.
Okay.
Woo! That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
24 hits. Awesome.
It's better, bitch. My goodness.
Make sure I'm doing the math right on this one. No, it's just
Oh, look at that. She did all the damage.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Joey?
I
Okay.
got
It's going to use one of its legendary actions against you. That's going to be a 26 to hit. How does 23 sound? 23 piercing
Do I have
damage.
a chance to say that it doesn't sound good?
I apologize. So,
I do. Joey doesn't apologize.
All right, and we move on to Danny.
Clem would like to take like 10, 15 steps forward, please.
All right, finally.
Yeah, working up the courage.
All right, as you
And
stand side to side by Thormir, ready your courage.
take a few huffs and puffs, and
Build up the.
she'd like to cast blight on it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Please read
Read what?
Read it.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Yes, it is a Constitution saving throw.
It fails.
So
It's
it
going to be
takes.
using its secondary legendary resistance.
Wow.
Thank you.
Poor Danny.
Anything else?
That's what happened.
Does it still have damage?
Still have damage, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah, still have that.
Yeah.
You're the one with the resistance.
How us? Oh, well, you used a legendary action. Is that still happening?
No, it's half damage, it succeeds. So it
Oh.
succeeds and so it's gonna be half damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Take it.
Scared.
22 points of necrotic damage.
22
Is that already half?
Is that
Yes,
half?
that is half.
Dang.
They don't need it.
Even a broken clock's price twice. Alright, anything else? Anything else down here?
No, that would be
Okay, it goes to George. Would you please make a death saving throw for me?
Radical. That's a 17.
Just hold
That's George. It's like the Terminator, you start to reboot. Alright, cool.
Blue screen.
Okay. So there's that. Sheridan, Thormir.
I'm going to fucking get in there. I gotta get to Dirge.
Okay.
Can I find him? In the
Yes you can.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, it's not
I'm going to find him and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay, so 15 points
Okay.
of HP.
Start to summon the holy energy.
Radical.
And just like starting a car, like you just feel the sparks emanate from your hands and then you feel this lights ablaze in the obscured shadowy.
Am I going to take attack of opportunity if I
If you
get
guess.
Okay, well, I guess I'll stay in there then.
Okay. Brave, very brave. Okay. Amanita,
Question.
go for it.
Is my moonbeam still within the cyclone?
Yes.
Okay. Just to be safe because it's been moving that way. And
Okay.
then just bonus action move it about 10 feet
Okay.
further. Still so it's within.
Sure.
Alright. And then I'm gonna take my scimitar. And now I'm going to cast let's do Booming Blade.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Not that dice, you suck.
Oh, come on, it's worked out before.
That is going to be a 15.
Connects.
Alright.
Well, no, 15 you said?
15?
No. I think
Oh,
no.
hang on,
No.
I
I give it, then I take it away. No, it does not.
It is a spell attack, hang on. No, that's a 20 to hit.
20
Sorry,
hit.
sorry,
Does.
plus 5.
Connects. You redeem yourself. You're like, You're fine. Go
I
ahead.
don't believe in myself. Yes, I do.
So, just to admit that would be. Yeah, this is not bad. Where's my d8s? Eight.
Fucking damage.
15. Yeah, I got that some.
Second attack.
No.
No, it's on.
Oh, sorry. Extra d8. Where is it? 19.
19.
Yeah, not
19
too
points of
shabby.
damage.
And it's also in your sphere, whatever, spores. Does that happen on your turn?
No,
or
it's
next turn?
a reaction. It's an action activated.
Okay. Is that it?
For now.
All right. Sensing the blood in the water, so to speak. Oh, well. It knows that you've come back, and it doesn't. And it objects.
You kill one puppy, and karma comes and bites you in the ass.
Yes, Rylan. Yes, it does.
Hey, I can even save you.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Thanks to
He
me.
No, I'm
He
not
said
kidding.
before it's a
What's
22.
your AC? Jesus
21.
Christ.
She said heal on me.
Oh, you're so
Yeah,
right.
she's
Good.
right.
That's good. Okay. All right. It goes for a second attack. As it starts to collect. Goes around for a second pass. That's going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
As you take 26 points of piercing damage.
Is that more or less than 15?
He's dead.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead and just get rid of that.
All right. And then it goes for, yet again, another attack against you. That's going to be 21.
That's my AC.
Yeah.
Is that one?
It doesn't even matter. You take, what's that?
Is that 1 or 2 field? That's
He was down.
2.
It is, well, no, you're, so you just put that down. That's actually going to be 2. Yep, it's going to be 2.
Honestly, this is how Dirge would want to go out.
Anything else? Okay, time for an extra. Oh, yeah, please. Constitution saving throw. Go, 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 go. Okay. That's going to be a 22 saving throw. It's still passing. It's good. Still in the fight.
That's gonna be 16.
16. Okay.
Hang on. Because I would hit with my scimitar wounding. That's going to be an additional 3 points damage.
Okay.
And just because I'm in a mood today,
See how many jokes, isn't it?
it's going to be 2 extra points.
Anything else?
Do you want me to continue?
Oh, the order. It is going to be Joey.
Okay. Joey. Joey.
If we get out of this,
It's okay.
okay?
Dirge. Joey runs into Dirge.
Okay.
Joey runs in.
You run up to Dirge.
Joey runs, and if I can reach
Dirge.
Dirge, if
No.
I can touch Dirge, I'm gonna reach out and touch him.
Okay.
Reach out and touch me.
I'm gonna grab that glorious hair of his,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Not on my watch," and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
Where are you? I didn't think I'd be actually casting spells, so hold, please. 8 points.
I didn't bring an
of
intervention
HP.
sign with me.
8.
8.
Can I free action someone?
Go for it.
Getting the breath of life back into me.
You see Joey.
See Joey.
Tan skin.
And I reach up and I just pull him into a robot kiss.
Bonus action, as I'm kissing Dirge, disco ball smashes into the side, illuminating this beautiful embrace. That is a 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Max damage! 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As a smash
We're just writing our own fan fiction.
beautiful. If your hair's blowing in the wind, my golden godly face is just blood dripping down.
And I'm right next to you guys like,
Like it on this.
Thormir has ceremony prepared.
Despite your long history as a pickup artist, you notice a softness in the hard exterior of Dirge. As you look deeply into his rolled back, lifeless eyes and you let the breath of life back into him, light shoots from the eyes and looks at you and you connect. No, but really connect. You feel your hands just gripped, taut but softly, against the mechanical dreads of Dirge that you put in the kiss. As just the
How you doing?
But actually mouths it like, as this disco like club effect in the fog starts to light up the sky around you. It's very beautiful. So there's even the sharp turns in here. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay.
And what a turn!
Everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Avoid throwing up. This is
Okay.
Hello.
Oh!
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we're good. Round Dirge.
an 11.
Okay. That's a fail. Vicious fail. That's a fail.
What? 20? Well, Moonbeam's gone.
Oh, if we don't get 20.
So?
I failed. That would be a natural 1.
Okay.
We're really good at this game, guys.
I'm fat.
As the air itself, possibly by the romanticism that's affected the general theme of this now battle, you start to feel this electricity hit in the air around you guys as you start to actually look at your liquids and see arches of electricity start to connect.
And I say, ooh,
As you guys,
chemistry nerd.
each and every one of you now take 12 lightning damage, except for you, Joey, where you take 24.
Does it count with the saving
Critical
throw?
fail.
On saving throws, though.
It'll still punch you. Go for it. Try to kill someone.
Who gets a
No,
shot?
but that's not the- Wait. Okay, this plus count.
No.
I'm not plus.
No.
No, but I am.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
Those
It does help for saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This probably isn't going to do anything, but... 22. No, yeah, 23.
Fails.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
23 for all the role lawyers out there. Okay.
But the plus would fall, yeah.
Okay.
That's a concentration spell.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Is plus a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and make a
Yes.
saving throw for me. Okay.
What, me?
Yes, please.
Oh, a con?
Yeah.
Oh, 19.
Okay. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Do you have question?
Yes.
Do you roll a different con save to keep concentration on the spell, or is it the same con save?
It would be a different save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well then.
Plus 4. For half damage.
So.
I'm going to say
Okay, we're
say
still
great.
there. Awesome.
The F was
Anything else?
so close on your mouth.
Yeah.
I could
Fail. I just want to, just want to take everything from you.
Just a
Okay.
question. Am I allowed to throw more than one heat at a time? Yeah?
It's I believe so.
action to throw it.
Yeah, it is an
We
action.
can throw a necklace. I think, isn't there a necklace?
It's just a gaggle of beads.
True
It
story.
doesn't
gaggle.
say whether or not.
Just one.
Yeah, you gave it to her, Nick.
It's just one.
It's, yeah, for one. It's one.
Okay.
Okay, so go for it.
Okay.
You want to throw
It's
another
the
one?
fireball ones, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna throw another bead of force.
All right.
So, Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Oh no. Dex saving throw, that's going to be a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, you still get half?
Yep.
All right.
No, I didn't.
All right. Anything else, Danny?
Clem would like to take,
Step back.
like 10, 15 feet here.
15 puts you there. Okay.
Thanks.
Then, Dirge.
Can I borrow the applause sign real quick?
No, you're not.
I missed. Ooh, that's not bad.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
When
Wait, for death saving throws, you're good.
Yep.
You're revived.
Huh?
Joey, you're revived.
Yeah, but then you
And then I
just took
Yeah,
him down.
you're right. You're right. Try to do me a favor.
Beautiful.
Up and down.
You're welcome.
Dead.
Dirge.
The roller coaster of driving.
Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thormir's just gonna look at this crazy ass shit going down and
That's what I thought.
just scream, I've had enough! And I'm gonna cast banishment on that bitch.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw, please.
Not
Those shiny teeth, man.
That's a 2.
Alright, so
Last legendary resistance.
I'm out.
Anything else?
Guys, that means everything from now on.
Danny can hit it now.
Small victories, you gotta take. Anything else?
Assuming he's not lying about the last part.
Well, fuck me.
That's Joey.
Well, I guess that's it for me, guys.
Okay, Amanita.
Oh, fuck. God.
It's getting close. Starting to see the mix of blood just echo through. Now what was just sharks is now starting to become entrails as this is looking bad.
Wait, see.
I would have clue. Still got like 4 rounds on there. Alright, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna green flame blade it again.
Okay.
And just take regular attacks.
Alright. I'm going to assume it's hit. I'm just going to write the damage in. Go for it. Misses. 14 plus 3. 7 hits.
It's like it's one of the most overpowered spells in the whole game.
If I did one thing in this game, it's that.
Okay. So that's 7. Ooh, hello. 10. 18.
Jesus.
That's gonna be 26 points of damage.
On a cantrip.
Okay, nice. Okay, anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just want to put it in perspective. I met with like a group of people to make this character, and he went down like 6 times.
And it hits you for 19.
No, it doesn't.
Yes. Oh, no, it doesn't. Even with advantage, no!
With bless and
Yeah.
No, because it's your.
No. So,
Yep,
oh,
that hits.
it does hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Dirge is dead.
Okay. One shark goes for a limb and it's separated. Another shark goes for the other arm, and that leaves your body too.
Oh.
A leg is missing. Another leg. And then you see the tiniest, cutest of all the dogs go right for the neck and right for the head. With this visage of peace as it fades into the ether, completing its life task.
This is fucking metal!
Dirge has been turned to confetti in the air. Okay.
Now there's shrapnel everywhere.
Yeah. Second attempt is going to go for Joey. That's going to be a 23. Yes.
Moonbeam, please.
Moonbeam. Oh, that's
Please kill it now.
that's going to be dexterity.
No, it's con.
Okay. That's going to be 18.
Saber half.
That's 8 points.
8 points. Okay. It's pretty vicious. All right. Joey.
Yep.
Joey, you sustain. It's going to be a pitiful, very soft play. It's going to be a 12 piercing damage.
And I say, Dirge!
As you
Take what's left of my head.
Hold down. Down? Okay.
All right, you're down.
Okay.
Okay, so that's his order. It's top of the round. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw again. You failed, so bad. Okay.
Well, I'm out, so I
Oh my
You
goodness.
failed. So that's a death saving throw. I failed, brother. 1. Oh shit. Okay, you failed.
20.
You fail as well. So that's going to be 11 points. Succeed. So okay, so it's going to be 5. It's going to be 22. And then Danny. And then that's going to be 11 for you. Okay. And that's it. Okay, cool. Joey, another death saving throw, please.
That's a failure.
Okay. The life starts to lead you. Start to make your way, your exit along with your lover, Urge.
brief but beautiful.
We're gonna go for light again, please.
Okay, go for it.
So I need a con saving.
That's a natural 1.
Kill it for Dirge.
Yes.
Yeah. Points of damage again.
Where does he end?
Shark that can still breathe just to cough up its lungs, just in a horrific balloon of blood.
Let them succeed. Let them succeed. As it starts to, okay, you start to know the
Like
shark.
body parts flying on the wall. Like
You guys are coated, caked with just the entrails of sharks. As they start to, like, you hear this. A shark shouldn't be able to cough, but they do. As they cough up their entrails, they start to actually, it starts to become this sick, gurgling sound as it chokes on its own innards, as it's being sprayed and forced and exited out of its body towards just the surrounding area. This entire place becomes one big Jackson Pollock painting of entrails. As everybody's just you're just covered in this vindicated red heat of blood as you start to see the shadows dissipate and just slam, slam, slam. Multiple huge and different sharks of all sorts of sizes and shapes start to coat the ground around you. And you are, as you look up to the heavens. So. Artemisa speaks up, as she's been there the whole time. I didn't have another figure in, as she says, "Hey guys, I've learned something today. You tried so hard to be something you're not, and try to make some efforts so that you can actually, better yourselves towards other people. But the lesson that I've truly learned is that if you can't be loved by those around you for who you are, then they're not the right people for you."
Wait.
Thank you. I've accepted who I am in this world, and that there's a different purpose and a different kind of good I can do as it parts ways. You guys collect what remains of your party.
Joey's
Literally.
out.
Literally. Joey, did you make it?
No one last.
Sure.
12.
Okay. We'll say for the sake of brevity, as Joey is brought back to life, and seemingly just something is given. What could have been is presented to you.
Of
Dirge. You guys
decide what
You
it is.
put him in a backpack. And
you start to exit the temple, and you start to hear screaming. As you look over to the city and see Artemisa making strafing runs of poisonous gas throughout the length of the city. And as you look at Artemisa making these runs, you can't help but, with your trained eyes, look and see a content, warm smile on her face. She's made her peace with herself.
Oh no!